Hey, lovely people, Paul Phoenix here, how you all doing? Today we're going to go a little bit more in depth with Last Year, the game. Now, ever since Elastic Games released that awesome gameplay video showing the Predator mode, interest in Last Year, the game has literally just skyrocketed. And I've been flooded with an absolute ton of emails asking if I know any sort of details at all about Last Year. Recently, I had a very interesting conversation on Skype with Kevin Scharf, who is the marketing agent at Elastic Games, marketing agent at Last Year, oh yeah. And we had a long conversation covering all the aspects of Last Year, and he even answered a couple of very popular questions that I've been asked over and over and over and over again by you guys. So, without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's go over the characters in Last Year. I'll also be covering the classes each character is in. The survivors. Chad, age 19, height 6 foot, class Assault, interests keg stands and bashing nerds. Chad is captain of the football team and has a reputation of being a bully and a party animal. Chad is the assault class and he's able to defend the group and stun the killer with powerful melee attacks. So if you're the type to go in guns blazing, then Chad's definitely your man. Troy, age 18, height 5'5", class Support, interests keg stands and nerd bashing. Troy is the support class and he's best friends and fellow teammates with Chad. He provides additional attacking and combat protection for the team and also has a secondary ability to lay traps for the killer. So there you go, you've got a mix of guns blazing and the tactical approach. Amber, age 17, height 5'10", class Scout, interests shopping and makeup. I take it she likes going to the mall then. Amber is Chad's girlfriend and the most popular girl in school. As the Scout, she doesn't have a lot of strength or attacking abilities, but she is extremely fast and able to spot traps and obstacles for other players. So this definitely seems like the type of character if maybe you're the sneaky type. Nick, age 15, height 5'5", class Technician, interests computer hacking and lockpicking. Nick is a computer and electronics whiz and he's the president of the chess club. As the technician class, he's able to pick locks, repair phone lines and hack the school's computers to help the group stay alive and escape. So if you like the trapping technical approach, this definitely seems like your guy. Hopefully Chad and Troy won't pick on him too much. Samantha, age 16, height 5'8", class Medic, interests her pet animals. Samantha is the most unpopular girl at Eastside. She's secretly in love with Chad, but he doesn't even know she exists. She keeps a picture of him in her locker and dreams of the day when he'll finally ask her to the prom. She spends her summers at camp where she learned first aid skills that make her the team's medic class. So, if you're one of the players that gets injured a lot and is looking for someone to heal you, she's definitely the nerdy girl you'd want on your team. Now, the killers. Starting with the Slasher. Age 52, height 6'5", class Assault, interests cutting stuff. Kind of looking a bit Michael Myers-esque there, except that's not a mask. The Slasher is the crazed janitor from East Side High. His preferred weapons include machetes, axes, and even chainsaws. And who knows, maybe the occasional mop. He's the strongest and fastest of the killers and is able to eliminate his victims with melee attacks and laying deadly traps. The Giant. Age unknown. Height 6'9". Woof. Class heavy. Interests bashing stuff. He's a big boy. The Giant is an escaped convict with a thirst for teenage blood. His abilities include grabbing players and throwing them across the level or against a wall. He's strong and able to take a lot of damage, but he's slower and less agile than the Strangler and the Slasher. So, if your interests are literally just blunt force trauma, you don't care about speed, then this is your boy right here. The Strangler. Age unknown. Height 5'8". Class Scout. Interests strangling stuff. Ooh, lovely. The Strangler is a deranged hobo that likes to strangle his victims with his bare hands. As the Strangler, you're able to dash and grab a victim. Once grabbed, you can kidnap the player and drag them away to another location, forcing the others to decide whether to come to the rescue or save themselves. I don't know about you guys, but I very much like that. So, that's the characters of last year. Now, let's look at the locations. Silver Lake Summer Camp. From the moment you start, you'll be on the run, and you'll need to use the environment to your advantage if you expect to stay alive. The Suburbs. In the suburbs, you'll explore garages, basements, and tree forts as you look for ways to hide. When playing as the killer, you'll lurk in the shadows, silently hunting your prey throughout a classic movie neighborhood. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is the one I'm looking forward to. The old burbs. Oh yeah. The Mall. In the mall, you and your friends will roam the halls as you try to survive the night. It's complete with an arcade, department store, and secret passages you'll use to hide from or ambush your enemies. Very cool. And it couldn't be a classic 90s slasher flick without the high school. Oh yeah. Each location, such as Eastside High School, is loaded with items like tools and weapons that you'll scavenge for. Grab melee weapons from shop class, health packs from the nurse's office, or build a bomb in the science class. Awesome, build a bomb in the science class. I have to be honest, I don't remember doing that in school, but this definitely sounds like the killers need to stay away from the nerd if he's anywhere near science class, baby. I was very much impressed by the Predator Mode reveal trailer. The level design is absolutely fantastic. They've taken full advantage of everything the Unreal Engine 4 has to offer. Now, I did ask Kevin Scharf a couple of questions on our Skype conversation the other day. I asked about the character's perspective, and he has told me that both the killers and the survivors are going to be in first person. So everything's first person, no third person. If the gameplay trailer is anything to go by, then if someone gets killed or caught in a trap, then it'll obviously go into a different camera so we can see what's going on. And I also asked about the maps, if they're going to be randomly set out each match, like in Dead by Daylight, or if they're going to be static in every single match and be the same. And the answer is, the maps are going to be static. Now, the reason for this is they want players to be able to really get to know the maps, be able to know them off by heart. So each match, they'll be able to know maybe a specific part of the map and they'll be able to set traps or they'll know where to escape to. And I have to be honest, I very much like this idea. I remember the days playing GoldenEye on the N64 and me and my friends, we all knew the maps like the back of our hands, and it was really fun being able to go to our favourite spots, and it did actually make gameplay very enjoyable. Well guys, I hope you found this video informative. If you've got any questions or you just want to talk about last year or whatever's on your mind, just leave it in the comments section. I'm not sure what my next video or live stream will be, but when I follow up this last year video, we may be having a special guest in Kevin Scharf on the show with us to answer any questions you've got and talk away about last year, which I know you guys very much look forward to. Take care guys, stay out of trouble, and I will see you next time.